you think's taking her so long?
Well, he hasn't decided yet.
Well, she's got to know how important this is to us.
Lesley, I think it's important to her, too.
Well, why doesn't she call? All she has to do is say yes or no. She'll meet us or she won't.
I think she's going to.
When?
Well, that I don't know.
I don't know how I'm going to get through the day. I hate this. I hate waiting around while some woman decides what she's going to do about our son.
Yeah, well, she's not going to get him, I'll tell you that. The law is on our side. Hey, that's her. Hello.
Dr. Weber, it's Ginny Blake.
Yes, Miss Blake.
Do you and your wife still want to talk to me about Mike?
Very much.
Okay. Why didn't you come to my hotel room this morning?
Fine, we'll be right over.
Well?
She wants to see us now.
Oh, then this is it, huh? Well, maybe we can convince her just to drop the whole thing.
That's possible. Very possible.
But she's got to be wavering somewhere in there, right? Otherwise, why would she call? She just could have said no.
Right. I mean, what we have to do is to convince her that we're good parents for Mike.
Yeah, we have to convince her that this family unit is a solid one.
And do it positively.
What if it doesn't work?
I said positively.
No. I mean, what if she has already decided no matter what, she wants to go to court?
Then we have to go to court. Lesley, what if this court thing is just as distasteful to her as it is to us, and it's been a bluff all this time?
You mean you think we can convince her just to drop the whole thing?
Yeah. And if we don't, then it's Jake's ball game. We win at that, too.
I don't want to go to court. I don't want to have a custody fight.
Then this is the last-ditch effort. Let's do it. Thank you for agreeing to see us again.
We thought it was important to try one last appeal to you not to take this to court.
Well, you have told me the way you feel, and I've told you the way I feel. You're not going to change my mind.
Does that mean you are still determined to go ahead with the custody battle?
He's my son.
Who you gave up a long time ago.
That's right. And I told you the reasons why. Yes, and I know it's a lot to expect you to understand what I've had to do to live with that guilt.
I think I can understand.
Maybe in your head, but not in your heart.
No, in my heart. My daughter was taken away from me right after she was born.
Why?
Well, it's a complicated story. I had been told that she was stillborn. And I didn't even know she was alive until she was 12 years old, and then it was so wonderful.
All right, so if you can understand losing a child and getting him back, or her, can't you understand me wanting my child back?
I do. That's what makes this so difficult.
You have to try and understand what it is going to put Mike through a court trial.
I'm hoping we're not going to have one.
You try to take him in any way at all, there's going to be a trial.
That boy is my flesh and blood.
It takes more than birth to make a parent.
Oh, all right. All right, if you're going to start putting me down because of what happened to me...
I'm not putting you down. I'm telling you how I happen to feel. I feel like he's my son. I felt that way for a long time and for a lot more than just birth. He's been my son every night that he's been sick, that we have sat up taking care of him. When I teach him the difference between right and wrong, he's my son. When I kiss him at night, he's my son. He is my son.
You really do love him, don't you?
We wouldn't be here if we didn't.
How do I know that my son is happy with you? How do I know that you even have a good home or a good relationship with him? I've never even seen him with you.
So is that what it would take? I mean, if we prove to you that you see he wants to be with us?
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
We can do that. We can show you.
Could we talk about that first, please?
Lesley, there's no problem with doing
There
that.
is for me. Thank you for meeting us.
Sure.
We'll get back to you.
I'll be waiting.
Hi. Oh, we took some soda. Hope you don't mind.
Listen, what I'd really like is if you guys could leave now.
Sure, right after the song.
How about now, please?
You don't have to hit us over the head.
Blackie, we're splitting.
What for?
Because we asked them to, Black.
Oh, stay, girls. I'll play the rest of the tune.
We'll check in later, okay?
All right. See you later.
Bye.
What you guys do that for?
because I'm tired of coming home and finding a bunch of strangers draped all over my living room.
Well, I live here too, you know.
They don't.
Well, they're my fans, man. I gotta treat them good.
Fans or no fans, would you take care of it in the future?
Oh, how am I supposed to take care of it?
No arguments now, please.
Fine by me.
Okay.
Blackie, please do that later, okay?
I have to write this song, all right?
How about later? We have something that happens to be very important that we've got to discuss, and do it now.
Can you discuss it upstairs?
No, we can't. We're going to discuss it right here.
Look, I got the show in Atlantic City this week, and I have to get this
Fine.
done.
Why don't you do it upstairs or much later? Please, Blackie.
I can't. This gig is very important to me, you guys.
It is not as important as what we have to discuss, which is vital, much more so than planning a show for a bunch of people who are more interested in gambling anyway.
Oh, gamble. You didn't think gamblers were so bad when you were one of them.
Hey, knock it off.
I don't need this.
No, you don't say something like that.
No. Let him go. Let him go. Please, Rick, sit down. Talk to me. What are we going to do about this woman?
Lesley, we are going to have to allow her to see us together, the three of us.
I don't want to let her that near him again.
We will be with him this time. It's different.
And what if she decides that this is just the perfect time to say to him, hey, guess what? I'm your mother. Or what if she's just looking for a way to be able to kidnap him? You read about those things all the time lately.
If she had wanted to do that, she could have done it when she was here at the house, alone with him, or any morning or afternoon he's going to or from school.
And she still could.
That's right. But I don't think she will. I think it's more important than ever that we allow her to see the three of us together.
I think we're taking a big chance to let her get close.
Lesley, if she sees us together and sees that we are a family unit and that we're happy and that he wants us and we love him and he loves us, maybe she'll realize just how terrible it would be if she would try to take him away from us.
I think that's a big chance. It's a big chance.
We have to take it, I think.
Do we really?
If we don't, he's going to find out in court.
Okay, all right. The three of us will meet her.
I'll call right now. It's the best thing.
Hello?
Miss Blake, it's Rick Weber. Could you meet Les, Mike, and myself at the hospital cafeteria today?
Sure.
We take him there sometimes for a treat. You have to promise one thing.
What's that?
That you don't say anything at all to Mike about being his mother. Not even a hint. And you don't touch him or make any overt gesture of any kind.
I understand completely. I promise I'll be good.
About an hour, then. General Hospital cafeteria.
I'll be there.
Thank you.
Boy, was I surprised when you two picked me up at school.
Well, we thought you'd like the treat.
I love eating here.
I know you do.
Hey, there's that lady. The one whose car broke down in front of our house.
Maybe she'd like to join us.
Hi, remember me? I'm Mike.
And I'm Miss Blake.
These are my parents, Doc Rick and Doc Lesley.
How are you?
Would you care to join us?
Oh, sure, for a second.
What a coincidence meeting you here.
Yes, I was just in the hospital, visiting somebody.
Are they okay?
Oh, yes, nothing serious.
That's good. I hate hospitals.
Mike.
Well, I mean, I used to hate them till Doc Rick got sick and I ran away.
You ran away from home?
Yeah, and boy, was I stupid. See, Doc Rick got real sick, and I thought he died. And I got real upset, so I ran away. But then Blackie and Amy came looking for me. And when I saw Doc Rick and he was okay, I was real glad. Now I like hospitals. You know why?
Why?
Because it's people like Dad and Mom who make them get better.
And that must make you very proud.
Yeah. You know what I want to be when I grow up if I can't be a doctor?
Tell me.
A cowboy.
Oh.
But I have to live in, what's that place I'm always forgetting the name of, Mom?
Wyoming.
Oh, Wyoming, that's it. But that's way too far away from home.
And it would make you sad to be away from home.
Yeah, sure. Wouldn't you?
Well, I don't really have a home.
Oh, that's too bad. You You can come visit us if you want. Can't she?
How's that piece of pie?
Oh, it's great. Can I have another? May I have another?
No, you may not. You have to get back to school.
Already?
Yes, you have that spelling test.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's no problem. See, Mom helped me study. She's a great speller.
Come on, you little con artist. Let's get your coat on.
Well, I'm glad we did this.
I didn't have much of a chance to talk.
Well, I came to listen to Mike talk, didn't I? I'll be in touch. Goodbye, Mike.
Bye.
Good luck on that test.
Thanks. She's a nice lady, isn't she?
Do you like her?
Yeah, sure. I like her a lot.
She's going to do?
Lesley, I can't tell you. I just don't know.
I think one of us should pick Mike up at school.
You're going to start being overprotective and worrying.
I just don't want to take stupid chances, that's all. Oh, God, that music.
Blackie, would you knock that off, please?
Not again.
Yeah, again. And I tell you what I would really like. I would like that apology to Lesley for what you said earlier.
Yeah, well, I was mad.
I've just been under a lot of pressure lately.
Yeah, so have I.
We're waiting for the apology.
Well, you can keep waiting, all right?
Blackie, I'll take your head off.
Listen, I got a song to write, I got a show to put together, and all I'm getting around here is hassles, all right?
Black.
No, honey, you have plenty of time to work on your music.
Oh, yeah, right, when?
All day long while we're out.
You know, I'm starting to get the feeling that you guys are going out of your way to screw up my career. How's that sound?
We don't have to do that. You are doing a beautiful job all by yourself.
I happen to be taking care of my career just fine, all right?
Ruining your life in the
I'm not
process.
ruining my life.
Can I give you a few points? You don't
Yeah.
have a contract. You don't have a job. You gave up school. And now you're going off with some very questionable lady to Atlantic City? Very
Steffi is
good.
not some questionable lady, all
Well,
right?
she's already managed to separate you from Amy, your best friend, Tommy, your school.
Well, if she offered to make them a star, they'd do the same thing to me, all right?
That's really all you care about right now, isn't it? Being a star.
And what's the matter with that?
I'll tell you what's the matter with that, your attitude. Your head has been so big since you started all this, you can't even get in through the front door.
Hey, back off.
No, you back off. You have been changing lately, and let me tell you, friend, it is not for the better.
Oh, yeah, well, that's your lousy opinion, all right?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something. Your attitude is going to be nice to the two of us. You're not going to live in this house.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll tell you something about attitudes. Your twos. Because I don't like either of them, all right? And I'll tell you something else. I don't want to live in this crummy house. History. Goodbye.
I don't know how much more we can say of this.
Does seem to be one thing after the other, doesn't it?
It seems like the whole world is suddenly disintegrating all around us, all at one time.
Well, maybe it's better if all of your troubles come at once.
Oh, very good. How do you figure that?
Well, you can get rid of them with one fell swoop.
Uh-huh. Then you just wait for the next catastrophe to hit.
Honey, it was inevitable. Blackie was going to move out someday.
Yeah, but did he have to go with the 4th of July fireworks?
Think of it this way. Laura didn't hurt any less.
And if Mike goes...
Mike's not going anywhere. Now, you're the one that keeps saying we have the law on our side. And besides, today has to have shown her how much he loves us.
How much we love him.
We just have to pray that today is going to influence what she does.
Let's hope so.
What do you think she's going to do?
I don't know. I just honestly don't know, and that's what scares me more than anything else.